Father, teach us your word. Change us day by day. This is what we pray.
Thank you, Sambal Su, and welcome to the Daily Nugget Show. I'm your host, Kachang Kevin. In today's reflection,
the Beatitudes. The Church talks about the Beatitudes in the Catechism of the Catholic Church from paragraphs 1716 to 1724. In 1721, it says, God put us in the world to know, to love, and to serve Him, and so to come to paradise. Beatitude makes us partakers of the divine nature and of eternal life. With Beatitude, man enters into the glory of Christ and into the joy of the Trinitarian life. Now that gives us a good idea about what the Beatitudes actually do, namely, making us partakers of the divine nature. Our justification comes from the grace of God. Grace is favor, the free and undeserved help that God gives us to respond to His call to become children of God, adoptive sons, partakers of the divine nature, and of eternal life. This is a good place to start before we go through the individual Beatitudes. Because what it is saying is that although it requires action on our part, like being poor in spirit, meek and merciful, it is actually God's work in us, together with our participation in surrendering our will and instead doing His. Monsignor Charles Pope puts it this way: it's not as though Jesus was saying, start being poor or meek, then God will bless you. Rather, he is saying that when the transformative power of the cross brings about in us a greater meekness, poverty of spirit, and so forth, we will experience that we are being blessed. Beatitude is a work of God and results when we yield to His saving work in us. We are blessed when we accept and yield to the work that God alone can do. With this understanding, we can see the Beatitudes not as a prescription of what we must do per se, but as a description of what a human being is like who is being transformed by Jesus Christ. Now, if we think it's impossible to adhere to the individual Beatitudes in the world we live in today, think again, because nothing is impossible with the grace of God.
you can have the Daily Nugget Show in your email for free. Subscribe at www.redeemedforworship.com.
For worship, redeemed for praise, redeemed by His blood, in Jesus' name, we are born anew, redeemed for you.
Created using Powtoon.